Hey guys, it is Cater Talks a Lot. Today I'm going to talk about the worst pets for kids. Just to state the obvious, you shouldn't get a pet just to teach your child responsibility. But let's be real, kids will always want pets and try to prove they're ready for one. So here are some pets I wouldn't recommend, and I will explain why. Surprisingly, the first pet I would not recommend for kids is fish. Whether it's bettas, goldfish, guppies, or any other type. They actually require much larger tanks than what pet stores typically suggest, and kids usually want pets they can interact with. Unfortunately, fish are often seen as chores or burdens because all children can really do is feed them and clean their tanks, which gets boring pretty fast. Let's face it, watching a fish can only entertain you for so long. When I was a kid, I had several betta fish, but I didn't realize how much care they actually needed, so they were kept in tiny tanks. My little sister, wanting a pet she could interact with, would take them out of the water and try to pet them. Unfortunately, this led to their deaths. Next up, we have rabbits. They might seem like the perfect pet, small, cute, fluffy, and easy to keep in a cage. But let me squash that belief real quick. Rabbits require just as much, if not more care than cats and dogs. They need a lot of space and should never be kept in cages, despite what pet stores might say. In my opinion, every rabbit should have at least 60 square feet of space, and since they're highly social animals, you need at least 2, meaning 120 square feet total. They also need proper enrichment, a specialized diet, and plenty of attention, making them far from low-maintenance pets for kids. Not only do rabbits need a lot of space, but they also require a ton of work. Even if they are litter box trained, they are still incredibly messy, scattering hay, digging, and leaving droppings everywhere. On top of that, rabbits are naturally shy and require a lot of trust building before they feel comfortable interacting with you. Simply put, most kids don't have the patience for that, making rabbits a poor choice for a child's pet. The next pet I wouldn't recommend for kids is parrots, or birds in general. They may seem like fun, interactive pets, but they come with a lot of challenges. First, they bite, and not just gentle nips. Even small birds like budgies can deliver painful bites, and larger parrots can cause some serious injuries. They are also incredibly messy, scattering food, feathers, and droppings everywhere. Most importantly, birds need a lot of attention and time outside their cage every day. They're highly intelligent and social creatures, and without proper care, they can become stressed, aggressive, or even depressed. Simply put, they're a huge commitment that most kids aren't ready for. I wouldn't recommend hamsters as pets for your kids. Unless you want your child kept up all night and frustrated in the morning, hamsters are not the way to go. They are nocturnal, which means they are active when your child is trying to sleep, running on their wheel and making noise all night long. On top of that, hamsters are not very social and often dislike being held. They are also incredibly fragile, meaning rough handling can easily injure them. Plus, they require a massive cage, far bigger than what most pet stores sell. The best options are bin cages, DIY setups, or a 75-gallon aquarium. A hamster needs at least 500 square inches of floor space and 8 inches of bedding to burrow properly. In many ways, hamsters are similar to fish. They are delicate, need a carefully maintained environment, and shouldn't be overly handled, making them a difficult and often frustrating pet for children. I wouldn't recommend ferrets as pets for kids. Much like rabbits, they require a lot of space and a ton of playtime, way more than cats or dogs. That might sound fun at first, but when playtime becomes a chore, things can quickly take a turn. If they don't get enough stimulation, ferrets will start biting, getting into everything, and creating total chaos in your home. Ferrets are incredibly social, mischievous, and full of energy. They need constant attention, and their playful nipping can be quite painful. Simply put, if you want to get a dog or a cat for your kid, don't get them a ferret. It's an even bigger commitment. I wouldn't recommend green tree pythons or any arboreal snake as pets for kids. Unlike ball pythons or corn snakes, these snakes are far more delicate, and they do not tolerate handling well. Their fangs are much larger than any other pet snake because in the wild they primarily hunt birds, so if they bite, it hurts a lot more. On top of that, they require a very large enclosure with carefully monitored humidity and lighting, which can be difficult to maintain. And let's not forget, you have to store frozen rodents in your freezer for their meals, which isn't for everyone. Overall, these snakes are very high maintenance, fragile, and not suited for kids. Hey guys, it's Cater Talks a Lot. If you made it to the end of this video, you're amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, go give your pets a treat, and have an amazing day.